Life on Earth is a magnificent spectacle, a breathtaking tapestry of diverse forms and functions. From the towering redwoods to the microscopic bacteria, life has an uncanny ability to adapt and thrive in virtually every corner of our planet. But how did this incredible diversity arise? The answer lies in a powerful and elegant process called natural selection, the driving force behind the evolution of all living things. Natural selection is not a conscious force, nor is it driven by any grand design. It is a simple yet profound consequence of three fundamental facts about life: variation, inheritance, and competition. Individuals within a population are not identical. They vary in their traits. Many of these traits are heritable, passed down from parents to offspring. And finally, organisms produce more offspring than can possibly survive, leading to a struggle for resources. In this struggle for existence, individuals with advantageous traits, those that give them a leg up in survival and reproduction, are more likely to pass on their genes to the next generation. Over countless generations, these small, incremental changes accumulate, shaping and reshaping life in remarkable ways. Natural selection, therefore, acts as a blind watchmaker, sculpting the intricate adaptations we see in nature. To grasp natural selection, we must dissect its core components. Variation within a population is essential. No two individuals, even within the same species, are exactly alike. Mutations, random changes in DNA, introduce new traits or modify existing ones. These variations must be heritable, passed down from one generation to the next. Natural selection hinges on competition or differential reproductive success. Organisms produce more offspring than can survive to maturity. This leads to a struggle for resources, and not all individuals are equally equipped. Those with advantageous traits have a better chance of surviving and reproducing. One of the most compelling examples of natural selection in action is the story of the peppered moth, a seemingly insignificant creature that played a starring role in our understanding of evolution. Before the Industrial Revolution, peppered moths in England were predominantly light-colored, blending in seamlessly with the lichen-covered trees they rested on. This camouflage provided protection from predators, as they were less likely to be spotted against the light bark. However, as industrialization took hold, soot and pollution from factories blackened the trees, killing off the lichens and transforming the moth's habitat. The light-colored moths, once masters of disguise, became highly visible against the darkened trees, making them easy targets for predators. Meanwhile, a darker variant of the moth, once rare, now had a survival advantage. Their dark coloration provided camouflage against the sooty trees, protecting them from predation. As a result, the frequency of the dark-colored moths increased dramatically in industrialized areas, while the light-colored moths declined. This shift in coloration, driven by natural selection, became known as industrial melanism, a testament to the power of adaptation in the face of environmental change. The peppered moth story highlights how even subtle variations in traits can have profound implications for survival and reproduction in a changing world. The peppered moth's tale is not just a historical anecdote, it's a powerful reminder that evolution is an ongoing process, constantly shaping and reshaping life in response to changing environments. It underscores the importance of understanding natural selection not just as a scientific theory, but as a fundamental force that continues to mold the living world around us. Natural selection is not the same everywhere. It works differently based on what pressures are present. Directional selection, like in peppered moths, favors one extreme trait. The darker environment helped darker moths survive, changing their population color. Stabilizing selection favors average traits, keeping things balanced. Birds laying too few or too many eggs have problems. Having a medium number of eggs is best for success. Disruptive selection favors extreme traits, which can lead to new species. Plants suited to either rich or poor soil have an advantage. Over time, disruptive selection can create specialized plant groups. Natural selection is always at work,